bitch. Corvette, hop in a motherfucking jet like jet. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you talk like that? Why you all like that? It's La Uzi Vert. I'm off at Eddie, I'm up. I don't got no time to relax. I turn a 2 to a 4, and I turn a 5 to a stack. I was just down in the bottom, talking them back of the back.
It's your boy Jesse, aka Throttle JB, and this is gonna be my very first moto vlog. Alright, so I just wanted to do this video as my first one, just to introduce myself and my bike. A lot of people ask me what I ride and why I ride it, so I figured this would be a good first video. So this is my bike right here. Alright, what's up guys? So yeah, this is my bike, the Ninja zx6r 2011. I'm here with my wife. She's on a Ninja 650. I actually rode a 650 first, was my first bike. And then I got the zx6r. It was just more suitable for me. Yeah. Right now we're getting ready to head up to Royal Oak Bike Night. First time gonna be there. I've never been before. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm sure it'll be a great night, no matter what. So anyways, back to the bike. Originally I chose the 650 Ninja because I had no idea anything about the power of any of the bikes, but I didn't want to start on a 250 or 300 or 400. I thought I wanted to start on a 600 class, and I went with the 650 because it was a more upright position, and I wanted to have something that was more comfortable to learn on at first, because I wanted to get them hours in, get them miles in on riding, you know, be comfortable. I didn't know how much it would hurt, or if it would even hurt riding on Super Sport, which it really don't. Honestly, I ride for hours at a time sometimes, and I commute to work on my bike and everything, and it doesn't bother me at all. But I mean, honestly, it does. It bothers my ass, my legs a little bit, but that's about it, you know. Not really my back, which is what the upright position is supposed to help with. So yeah, so I chose the 650 first because it was more upright position. The handlebars was a little bit up, more like closer to a dirt bike style. It's a sport touring, so it's supposed to be better for touring, which is more commuting, you know. And I was really happy with it. The power was there for me. I didn't need anything more than that. Like, I love that bike. It was a really good starter bike. I was happy I started with it. If I had started with this, I might have. I mean, I've always been scared and timid with pushing the limits, because I want to be safe first and foremost, even though I want to have fun. So yeah, but if I had the zx6r at first, it may have been a little bit too much for me. Like, it would have took me longer to grow into where I'm at now as a rider. And I've only been riding for not even that long, because I started at the end of the season last year. I probably rode for 2.5 months maybe last year, and then this year I feel like the season is just opening up, to where basically you can ride almost every day, you know. I'm out here in a t-shirt now, and I'm only wearing a t-shirt because I'm riding with my wife. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm not doing any crazy speeds tonight. I probably won't do no group rides or nothing like that. Just me and her, chill night, go out here, hang out a little bit. That's it. Other than that, I normally wear my gear. I've got boots, I've got my jacket and gloves always. Of course, a helmet, which I'll recommend to everyone. You know, it's just, you got to try to be as safe as possible. I know it's a little costly too, especially you just buy a bike, you spend your money on that, and then you got to spend a few hundred on gear. but it's definitely worth it. So if you're considering buying a bike, I would implement the cost of gear, protective gear, into that bike amongst whatever else the bike needs, you know, right off the jump. So yeah, 650, great bike, great starter bike, great bike in general. Some people can top out on it, you know, like they can just never have to upgrade from that, depending on what kind of rider you are. I see people talk about, you know, what kind of bike should I get to start on, you know, or what would suit me best, and it's all opinions, you know. That's all it is opinions. What kind of riding do you want to do? You know, I mean, I definitely would not recommend. I never rode a 400. I've only rode these. I've rode these two bikes. I rode a zx6r 1000, and I rode a Honda CBR 300. I rode a R6. I rode a what's the Yamaha 650? It's like a YTF R6. I rode that, and I rode another a newer model of the zx6r as well. Not brand new, but just newer than mine. And out of all those, like, you know, they're all good bikes. I didn't like the other version, the Yamaha 650. I didn't like that as much as Ninja Kawasaki's. Kawagang, yeah. Anyways, but the CBR 300, it was actually stock, so maybe you could upgrade it to make it a little more comfortable. But I thought it was too weak. I didn't like it at all. So I would definitely recommend to anyone to start off on a 400 or better. You know, it depends on how you want to ride. I mean, I think 600 classes are perfect starter bikes. It just really depends on you. And also, it depends on your size. Like, I'm a smaller guy. I'm like 140 pounds. But if I was really big, I wouldn't be. I might not be able to start on a 400 or something, you know. Anyways, my zx6r, I love it. I got it during the winter, and I only rode it the day I got it. I test drove it for like 20 minutes, checked it out. Good bike. I already knew I wanted to upgrade to this specific bike. Actually, this is 2011. I actually wanted something outside of 2009 to 2012 because between those years, the bike was set back to a 600cc, and not all the other ones, but the surrounding years are 636, which I just wanted that little extra cc for the power, you know. But I seen this, it was a great deal. I liked it. It suited me, so I went with this one. With this bike, and I'm super happy with it. It's been nothing but good to me. Of course, I had to put some money in it, a little bit of money to customize it, to make it mine, clean it up a little bit, and then I had to do some maintenance stuff to it too, you know. Nothing too much. Like, I think the most expensive thing I did was just buy new tires. I mean, I've done some other stuff to it too, but I think that was the most costly. The reason I wanted to upgrade is because I thought this bike would fit me better. I was more, in my head, I was more into street riding, hit the tracks. I want to hit high speeds on the track. I would love to get into stunts. So 650 you can do some shit on too, but that guy's driving crazy as fuck, dude. Anyways, 650 you can do stunts on too, but the zx6r is a preferred stunt bike, preferably the 636. But I got the 600, and it's plenty of bike for me, at least for a while. I mean, honestly, I could have a 600 for the rest of my riding life. Maybe I might upgrade someday, but not for no crazy reasons. Yeah, so it fit me better, so I was looking to get that. And I found one, and I got it, and I love it. It's a great bike. I'm definitely looking to get into the track. Actually, hopefully next month I can make a trip out to a track with a couple friends. Give me a track day and give me some experience from that. Learn a bunch of shit. I heard it's great. It makes you a better rider, a safer rider, a more, you know, you have more tools when you learn shit from professional people, you know, people who've been doing this a long time, which I honestly, actually, I ride with people who've been riding a long time as well, and I learn shit from them too. I learn a lot from them. Street riders, there's stuff that you can't learn on the track. There's stuff that you learn from experience out here too, because these cars ain't on the track. This is a cool rider, but these random riders, they ain't on the track. These the people I ride with when I go out, people like that, they ain't always on the track. Them guys be riding crazy as fuck, and I gotta learn how to ride around them, be safe, and still have fun, you know. But then again, there's a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of knowledge that's gonna come from being on the track and being around them people too. That will keep me safer out here, which is where I'll primarily be. I'm primarily a street rider. You know, I'm not someone who is gonna be able to put that much money into the track to where I'm only gonna ride on the track. I like to ride, so I'm gonna be out here riding to work. I'm gonna be out here riding with the guys out here. You know. Yeah, so like I said earlier, I rode R6. It was actually 2021 R6 is my boy. My boy got the R6 2021. Really nice bike. Super responsive to everything, you know. Oh, look at my girl pulling on the throttle a little bit. Yeah, just keep your distance a little bit. Don't get too close to that car. Earlier she was talking shit. She was in her car and she was saying that people be riding on their bikes too close to her, and now she up on people's ass. But she's getting a little comfortable. Earlier, oh man, she was having a good time. She went and picked her bike wasn't at our house, and she went and picked it up and got home. And she was like, man, I've got this rush going on right now. I don't know why. I just feel a little high. And I was like, yeah, you getting that bike high, getting that little adrenaline off. That's what's up. So anyways, comparing, so I've rode the 650, I've rode the Yamaha 650 version, which is actually the same motor as the R6. It's, I don't know why I keep saying 650. It's a same motor as the R6 600. It's just their sport touring version is what it is. So I rode that. I rode the Ninja 650. I rode the R6, and I rode another zx6r as well. And you know, it's so biased. People are so biased with the bikes that they ride. everyone says, you know, Gixxer's better, Yamahas are better, Ninjas are better, but a lot of people haven't explored other bikes, you know. But even some people who have explored and experienced other bikes and they think theirs is the best, it's just because it fits them, you know. So with that being said, I'm in the same boat. I love this bike and I think it fits me best, you know. I like to ride aggressive sometimes. I don't do any drag racing or nothing. So this bike, with it having a higher power band, like you see, it's from 8 to 16,000. It's got a higher power band, so I don't need that super fast takeoff with this one, which it doesn't have. But right now, I don't know, maybe if I get it flashed it might, but right now it don't have that, and that suits me because I'm not a drag. That helps me not power really off the line when I am going a little fast off the line, off the light or whatever. And then it's got a high power band, which I like because I love, I don't know if I'm doing damage to the bike, but I like riding at high RPMs. I love hearing that thing roar. And I love the power at the high RPMs. Damn, first night and bike night in Royal Oak. This us right here. Sheesh, get out the way. First night, it's fucking dope. They said it's a light night. You know, it's still early in the season, but there's definitely some cool bikes out here. Oh yeah. So I didn't even know where I was going. Like I said earlier, just came down here to Main Street, started seeing bikes parked everywhere, and then we seen this lot, pulled up in that, ran into some people. This is what we got.
That's a cool looking bike.
Oh shit, is that an H2? I think it is. Damn, I want to go look at it. Rissa. Nice ass shit. I don't know, I'm fucking Cowie gang, you know. That's a dope ass bike.
Right. You don't want to use it on the highway. Right.
It's like the top for Ninja, the top bike for Ninja. It's so fucking clean.
Well, can I get out of the way?
Yeah, shit, some more of the bikes at the bike night. EBR, Bow Wow. Is it? Why is it not like waiting? Oh. Yes, so.
When I went to the house,
BMW Sorry. Excuse me. CBR, Dogwall. A bunch of Dogwalls out here. Future Rider right there.
cute.
Oh shit.
You see the little baby?
Yeah. Here we are, Royal Bike Night. They lined up. That's where I want to be.
You said what?
That's where I want to be, lined up out there. I just didn't see no parking when we rolled by. Yeah, I figured it'd be kind of hard for you.
I feel like it would just be nerve-wracking.
This guy, he had two wheels too, but it's a regular bike with a motor. Boy, spitting out fumes. Just polluting. I like Royal Oak. I've been out here a couple times. It seems nice.
I know we're not going to be able to phone.
Both. burgers. That's why I need something to eat.